Hey, good evening, everyone. Ankit Shukla here with the New Dad Series podcast. I've done a couple videos already. This is still a fairly new channel, but as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I'm going to be doing short topics for new fathers, soon to be fathers, or even experienced fathers, because hey, we could all use the guidance and the support at basically all times of parenthood. And I hope to be able to help all of you guys out with advice, guidance, support, maybe a positive word or two. And if you guys have any positive words for me, advice, anything like that, I would love to hear it. As always, just keep it positive and I'll be doing the same. I have a blog of the same name at newdadseries.com. So definitely check out some of my long form blogs on there and let me know what you think. I hope this podcast and my blog as well will help a lot of people. And so let me know how I'm doing. And if you have any advice on certain topics you'd like me to cover, any recommendations, I would also love to hear those as well. So don't be shy. Feel free to reach out to me. And I'd love to hear from all of you. I'm going to kind of start at the beginning, and I just want to basically go back to some of my very early blogs that I wrote. This was probably before I even had my kiddo. Let me look at the dates here. Yeah. I started this podcast in January, or excuse me, I started my blog in January of 2023, which was right before my kiddo was born in February of that same year. And so I wish I would have written more consistently at the beginning, but I've really pumped up the volume on my blog posts this past year, and I hope to continue to do so. And I hope this blog helps those who can stand the sound of my voice and would rather just hear me speak rather than having to read my blogs. But I hope you get a kick out of both of them, honestly. I'll probably be covering mainly the same topics on both the blog and the podcast. So either way, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to kind of read a blog that I wrote about a week or so before my kiddo was born, and it's titled When You First Find Out. So basically, when you first find out when you're pregnant or your wife is pregnant. Okay, so your wife or partner is going through some changes. Does she crave strange foods or something she does not usually crave? For instance, my wife craved a lot of peanut butter. She likes peanut butter, but it's not something she really ate on a regular basis. But once she found out she was pregnant and through her pregnancy cycle, she really craved a lot of peanut butter. I think it's because I like peanut butter and she was basically craving what I craved. My kiddo must have craved peanut butter a lot too, so he hasn't liked that just yet, but that's a discussion for a different day. Is she late on her period? Of course, that's a very personal question. Is she feeling some changes on the inside that she can't explain? It could be nothing, or it could be something major like she's pregnant. Your partner takes a pregnancy test, and a couple minutes later, the positive sign shows up, and it indicates, yes, indeed, she is pregnant. And although these particular pregnancy tests are not 100%, they are still highly accurate. However, you still have to get official word from your OBGYN. Now, after all that, and you have 100% confirmed that she is pregnant and you are going to be a dad, a wave of emotions starts coming over you. Perhaps your heart starts racing, your mind begins to spin, and you might even feel like fainting. What should you do next? Take a deep breath and realize that your life will be changing soon and in a major way. However, also realize that change is not a bad thing. It's just change. It can be a great thing, and becoming a dad is definitely one of those moments. I admit that I always wanted kids, but it was not until my wife became pregnant that I realized how exciting it was going to be. A mini version of us would be joining us in all of our life's adventures, and boy, have we had many in the past 3 years. There will be many things to do over the next several months until your baby arrives, and while there is a lot that can be done in this time period, it will go by faster than you think. So don't believe, well, 8 or 9 months or however much longer you have left when you find out your wife or partner is pregnant, while it is a good period of time, it does, like I said, go by very quickly. So definitely have to be on top of things. I realize that each person's situation is different as far as relationship status, family dynamics, living situation, and career paths, etc. Therefore, the best thing I can tell you is to support your partner the best you can. Even if your relationship is not strong, and I am not judging you one way or the other, support each other for the sake of your baby. Come together and discuss a plan of care, like a birthing plan, what to buy, living situation, getting the necessities, setting up a room, and other important projects that need to be done. Also, set up your doctor's appointments, do research on proper pregnancy nutrition, start getting advice from parents whom you respect, and reach out for help. It takes a lot to get ready for a baby, and even more to raise one. There's no shame in reaching out your hand and asking for assistance. Swallow your pride for the sake of your child. In the end, just enjoy the ride and take things as they come. Yes, it is important to plan and prepare, but life comes at you fast, and there's only so much you can control. Don't be too hard on yourself, and do the best you can for your partner, your baby, and yourself. That being said, your partner is going to be going through some major changes, and there are times when she will have no idea what is going on with her body. Google can certainly be your friend, or maybe even, I don't know, ChatGPT nowadays or other AI programs. Also, read mom and dad blogs like mine, newdadseries.com, but definitely there's many others out there. Reach out to friends and family, and also talk to your doctor. Most importantly, be there as a support system for your partner. Pick up extra chores around the house, make dinner for her often, tend to her food cravings, give her massages or book a massage, and just be the best partner you can be. It will mean a lot to her. Remember, another life will be joining you guys who will 100% rely on your care. Be the cohesive team that he or she, your baby, needs. Finally, don't forget to take care of yourself too. Having a baby changes things, but that doesn't mean you have to forget about all of your previous life. Sorry, I stumbled there. So, keep enjoying the things you always have. Just include your little person with you. You have the capability to handle this and all of the other challenges that come your way. Like I said before, take a deep breath and enjoy the ride. That was a blog post, again, that I wrote about a week before our baby was born, and really, I definitely stand by the words I wrote over 3 years ago. And I hope you enjoyed that little blog post. I hope you enjoyed my words. And again, if you have any advice, guidance for me, please let me know. I would definitely love to hear from all of you. I hope to do these types of videos on a regular basis and get more in depth in certain topics, and maybe even eventually interview some other dads who I think are doing great things and providing a great service for the public. So definitely keep in tune on this podcast and definitely keep following me. And once again, read my blog at newdadseries.com. Sorry, I know I keep plugging it. Shameless plug, I know, but it's my blog and my podcast, so I'm going to do that. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will catch you again on the next episode.